This is our maple, bacon, bourbon, pecan, chocolate chip. Is that good? Yeah, I know it.
I do have a lead foot.
Good. As long as you also have a lead foot on the brakes, we'll be okay.
The iconic frames that Buddy Holly wore.
My eyelashes stayed intact.
Today, we're taking an inside look with our friends at Longhorn Racing Academy at a new members-only supercar club where you can spend each weekend in a new exotic and then take your experience to the next level.
Varun, thank you for having us back. We're very, very excited to see what you're doing now with the Austin Exotic Car Club.
It's really a lifestyle product. You're part of this club where you buy in as a member and you get a bunch of points. And you can use these points, you could take these really fun cars home. My personal favorite is the flying experience. And you actually get in the pilot seat and you can go learn how to fly, and you can take it as far as getting your private pilot's license.
Definitely a lifestyle, and I love it. So what is one of the biggest benefits about the membership versus owning one of these cars?
It's a turnkey deal. You don't worry about any of the costs associated with supercar ownership, and you literally just get on the scheduling system and book a car for a weekend. And it is a fraction of what any of these exotics would even cost.
That's like the biggest seller right there.
Yeah.
You have me intrigued. So today I'm going to experience what a member would experience, correct?
Correct. It's an arrive and drive experience. You get the whole package. You get the classroom, you get the reconnaissance lap, then you drive the car, or you can drive all of them, depending on what you have an appetite for. And then you swap seats and the instructor takes you around for a full speed, full throttle. You're at the limit of what these cars could do, and you fly around the track for the high-speed ride-along, and you really get to see what these cars are made of.
So how often do you cycle through these exotics?
What's really cool about this fleet is we always keep it current. You're always going to be driving the latest, greatest exotic from that brand.
Austin Exotic Car Club believes incredible experiences shouldn't be limited to the street or by speed limits. But before we could rev our engine, we had to learn some rules of the road from our experienced instructor, Steve.
All right, we're going to start the little classroom session here. This is what you're looking at right here, Harris Hill Raceway, 1.8 mile track, 11 turns, a lot of elevation, a lot of up and down, a couple of blind corners, which really makes it interesting, makes it more fun.
Okay, good.
Look at those 6 bullet points there. 3 of them have the word smooth in it. Can't stress it enough. All right, let's talk about how to handle a corner. We got every corner out there, Monty, is going to have 3 cones. It's going to have what we call a turn-in cone, which is where you want to start turning the car into the corner. We're going to have an apex cone. That's the innermost part of the corner. We're going to work the car down there to the inside. And there will be a track-out cone or exit cone. So what we're going to do is connect those dots. Turn-in cone, apex cone, track-out cone. Increase the radius of the corner. Straighten out the racetrack. The straighter a car is pointed, faster we can go. Any questions at all?
All right, I do have a lead foot.
Good, nice,
Just to
nice.
let you know.
As long as you also have a lead foot on the brakes, we'll be okay.
Okay.
Experiencing the unique benefits of what it's like as a member of the Austin Exotic Car Club gives you the opportunity to not drive just one exotic supercar, but you can drive them all.
Let's do this. Feels really good.
This is the Lamborghini Huracan Performante. With the 640 horsepower naturally aspirated V10, the Performante rockets to 60 miles an hour in under 3 seconds.
Beautiful, Monte. Give me throttle.
The beauty of Austin Exotic Car Club is that you can get time behind the wheel from a selection of different supercars. We moved from the Performante over to the 911 GT3, Porsche's flat 6 track-ready racer, and drove the car as the engineers intended.
Oh, that downshift sounds good. Put it right up against the grass.
Oh, I think I already like it more. Am I not a Lamborghini girl
You're not a
anymore?
Lamborghini girl. Perfect.
Nice.
Monte. Give me throttle. Get on. Now go throttle. Yes, man.
And the member experiences aren't limited to the ground.
Now that we experienced supercars, we're about to go experience a superplane.
To elevate your experience, members can take to the skies and get in the co-pilot seat for an aerial tour of Austin in their 2019 high-performance Cirrus aircraft.
This is our discovery flight that we're doing today.
So what are we going to see today on this particular experience?
On today's flight, we're going to take you over downtown Austin and then follow the river over to Lake Travis. You'll get a nice view of the lake. When we get over to the lake, would you like to fly the airplane and try it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure.
We'll head over to the lake and then I'll turn off the automation and have you practice flying the airplane so you can see how responsive it is.
Perfect.
All right, so just keep your left hand on that stick, and to go left, gradually turn it to the left like that, and to go to the right, just make a right turn.
Are you ready?
Really nice. Very nice.
Are you assisting me at all?
I am not. You are flying the airplane.
I did not wake up this morning thinking I was going to fly an airplane.
With the Discovery flight, everyone will be able to fly the airplane on their own and get the experience, so that way they know what it feels like to fly a plane should they decide to get their pilot's license.
Go from supercars to superplanes.
It really is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
The sky is truly the limit with the Austin Exotic Car Club. Next time you're here in the Central Texas area, make sure to check them out. You will not regret it.
Coming up next, Jill makes her way to one of Seguin's finest bakeries. Gourmet cupcakes, custom cakes, and desserts. You don't want to miss it. That's next on YOLO Texas.
When you think of the top places in Texas, sure, the big cities come to mind. But really, it's the small towns that give this state its character, and that includes the town of Seguin. Today, we're going to find out why this city is so sweet and also a little nutty.
Seguin is known as the pecan capital of Texas and is home to the largest pecan in the country. However, there's another place in town that is quickly stealing the hearts and taste buds of those who visit. Kami Homes wakes up at 4 a.m. every morning to make sure Sweet Treats lives up to its name.
Here we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
I started as a home baker. I was a home baker for about 10 years. And in 2018, I quit my job of 12 years to pursue my home baking business more. And then this opportunity came, and here I am. We started out with about 60 flavors, and I did a count the other day, and we're over probably 140.
140 different flavors. How do you think of new flavors like that?
That's a good question, Jill. A long time ago, my daughter and I would play Cupcake Wars, and she was little and we loved to watch it on TV, and so we would write down flavors that we would make up ourselves. And then before I even knew Sweet Treats was in the making, I actually ran across that notebook again that we had wrote all these flavors in. And so I was gonna throw it away, and I was like, no, let me keep it. And like 4 months later, I got the call about Sweet Treats. So that's where the flavors came from.
How grateful are you that you held on to that notebook?
So grateful, but I'm always thinking of flavors. Like I go in Bath and Body Works and boom, I see a candle, oh, there's a flavor. And then I like to experiment a lot with red velvet. I love red velvet. And so all my cupcakes have their own personality. So like I call Red, she's my girl Red. And so Red wears a lot of hats. So Red can be red velvet Snickers one day, she could be red velvet chocolate chip. You know, my girl Red, she always turns heads, and she wears so many hats. I love red velvet.
You mentioned how you have your own personality and it shines through your work. How much is this shop representative of you and also just the heart and soul of Seguin?
This is everything that I've ever dreamed of. But I will tell you, when I first started, I was kind of reserved because I had never been a business owner, you know, and I was kind of scared to really be who I was. And then COVID hit, and so I had to get creative. When COVID hit, that's when people saw Kami. I just came out of my shell, and that's the real me. So when I became the real me, I think that really blossomed my business.
I cannot be more excited to try these famous cupcakes.
All right, Miss Jill, now look, before you go tasting cupcakes, you're gonna have to make a cupcake.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you to work, girl.
Okay,
all right.
Let's do it.
Okay, I got you. What you wanna know about when you frost a cupcake is you wanna have a tip, and you don't wanna fill your bag too much.
Okay.
Because when you have too much icing in it, when you put the pressure on it, it could bust, make the tip bust. So you wanna have just enough icing in it, right? And then you wanna apply pressure, but not too forceful, right?
Okay.
So you wanna kind of start in the middle, get it going, and then start your swirl.
Oh wow, you made that look easy, Kami.
There you go.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Jill.
I got this, I got this. Look at that!
Well, yeah.
Woo-hoo!
Now, Jill, you didn't see me go back that way.
No, I didn't.
Look at you.
I added
But
a
it's
little
good.
something.
You know what? That's good for your first time.
Okay,
that's good for
thank
your
you.
first time.
Thank
Now,
you.
let's get us some sprinkles.
Okay, sprinkles. Now that is a cupcake.
That's a cupcake,
That's
girl.
a cupcake.
Look at you.
I love that.
You're a cupcake pro.
Kami, in our interview, you talked about how each cupcake has its own personality. What's your personality?
So, like I said, this is Birthday Sprinkle. And Birthday Sprinkle, she's always happy because every day is somebody's birthday, right?
Right.
But because she's just Birthday Sprinkle, you know, I don't take as many pictures of her. So Birthday Sprinkle seems sometimes to get a little left out.
Yes.
So she gets salty.
Yes.
So that's why I chose Birthday Sprinkle to be on the show.
Salty, sweet birthday girl.
That's
I love
her.
that.
That's
I like
her.
That. Speaking of salty, I know you have a couple sweet treats that have a little more of a salty taste to them.
This is our maple, bacon, bourbon, pecan, chocolate chip.
Oh my goodness.
So it actually consists of a vanilla bean cake, and I do make it with bourbon.
Yeah.
It has bacon in it, it has chocolate chips in it, and pecans. Ain't that good?
Delicious.
Taste that bourbon.
I taste the bourbon. I taste that maple bacon, that brown sugar. It's like explosion.
Exactly.
This is gonna be hard to beat.
Now you gotta taste pecan pie.
Okay, now I see this other one. I'm eyeing this other one.
Okay, so let me tell you about pecan pie. It has a caramel center, and then it has the brown sugar buttercream, because pecan pie has you make it with a lot of brown sugar.
Yeah.
And then it has homemade pecan pie on top.
Wow, homemade pecan pie on top. Wow.
Go and get your good bite, girl. Get it, girl. Ain't that good? Ain't that good? Girl, I know it. I know it.
Smells so good.
I get so excited when people like my stuff.
Oh my goodness.
I get so excited about my cupcakes.
I'm going in again.
Go ahead. No, I'm going to get you some.
That's a good cupcake.
Thank you, baby.
You make great cupcakes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it.
If you're traveling down I-10 and you have a sweet tooth or need a little sugar pick-me-up, trust me, Sweet Treats in Seguin is the place to be.
Up next, we head to Lubbock to visit the home of one rock and roll pioneer.
So you may know Lubbock, Texas as a music scene, but it's also the hometown of rock and roll legend Buddy Holly. You may know him from the hit songs That'll Be the Day, Peggy Sue, Every Day, and that's just to name a few, but his legacy still lives on right here at the Buddy Holly Center.
Buddy Holly was born here in Lubbock in 1936. September 7th is his birthday, and we commemorate that every year here at the center. He grew up here, went to school here, had a love for music, took off 1957, had a #1 hit, traveled several places in the world as a rock and roll star.
What other programs do you offer visitors? What can they do here?
We have 2 galleries that are devoted to Buddy Holly here, where they'll see many of the artifacts and some of the memorabilia that we have on exhibition here, some of his guitars, some of his school papers when he was a young boy, his clothing, records, even the motorcycle that he purchased in the spring of 1958 resides here on loan currently. We do also have a fine arts gallery. When the city acquired the collection of Buddy Holly artifacts, they were also looking for a larger venue for their fine arts centers. Typically we have concerts every Thursday evening from 5:30 to 7:30, and we try to focus on Texas music and feature musicians from all over the area, local as well as regional.
Let's go inside and take a look around.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Jackie.
You bet. This is the main Buddy Holly gallery, where our visitors will see the artifacts and memorabilia that we have on exhibition here. When they enter, everything is laid out in a chronological fashion, but they can partake of the information that is on this music timeline.
We often forget that these legends and rock and roll musicians and famous people, they're human. They grew up just like you and me.
Absolutely. Nobody was born a rock and roll star.
Right. Is there something about Buddy Holly that most people don't know?
If I can think of one thing, it would be the fact that Buddy actually tried to wear contact lenses.
Oh,
you know,
can you imagine if he did?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, he gave it a good shot.
All right, so here you could purchase books and learn a little bit more about the life of Buddy Holly, but also you could purchase all of the different albums and listen to his music. You could even listen to his old band that he started off with, the Crickets. You got your patches, your stickers, your keychains, pencils, water bottles, you name it. But of course, you have to have the iconic frames that Buddy Holly wore. I'm gonna go ahead and try them on. I'll purchase them.
All right, so a little fun fact, a local Lubbock sculptor actually created these iconic glasses that you see here, and it weighs a whopping 700 pounds. So next time you're making a trip out here, make sure you stop by this Lubbock landmark, get out your glasses, and take a picture. Next, we visit a theme park that knows a thing or two about Fiesta. Find out when YOLO Texas returns.
All right, you don't even have to leave the Lone Star State to experience the French Quarter. That's right, we are here at this year's Six Flags Fiesta Texas Mardi Gras Festival, where I can already hear the sounds of the Big Easy.
Welcome back for our 5th annual Mardi Gras Festival here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Today you're going to experience the sights, sounds, and tastes of an authentic New Orleans experience.
And I'm very excited. I've actually been here 2 other times, and my absolute favorite part is always the food. So tell me a little bit about what's on the menu this year.
Everyone loves the food. It's one of the best things about our Mardi Gras Festival. We have the traditional favorites like the crawfish etouffee, the jambalaya, the gumbo. We also have some special favorites this year, including our bacon-wrapped andouille sausage and bacon-wrapped pork spear ribs.
Oh, you're speaking my language right now. And you'll also have some different attractions going on. So tell me a little bit about that.
So weekends in February, we're doing a very special preview of our brand new ride, Daredevil Dive, for all our membership and season pass holders. They get exclusive access to that ride, and you get that same exclusive access today for a sneak peek preview. New this year for our Mardi Gras Festival, you're going to take a walk through the Hugin House of Voodoo and experience the shop of a cursed voodoo priest, and hopefully you're able to come out the end.
I hope so. I've been here during Fright Fest, so if I can survive that, hopefully I can survive.
I think you're well prepared.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well, let's let the good times roll and get this party started.
All right, let's go. Where are we going first on our adventure today?
The first thing we're going to do is experience our brand new ride this year, Daredevil Dive.
Okay, have you been on it?
I have. I've been on it several times, and you're going to love it. It's an incredible experience of flight.
stayed intact. I feel good. I mean, he looks really nice and inviting, right? I mean, should be fun, right? Right? I don't know if I want to do this again. This isn't Fright Thumbs. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, thank you. We'll see you again soon. Not. Why do I do these? It's not even Halloween. Six Flags Fiesta Texas always knocks it out of the park with their food. Cheers. A little spicy. And that bacon adds such an extra crisp to it. Look at this guy. All right, here we go again. Oh, perfect. Crawfish boil season can't come any sooner. All right, y'all, Six Flags Fiesta Texas Mardi Gras Festival never disappoints. Make sure y'all come out and check it out before the end of the festival. And make sure to check out our website and our social media to see where we're going next. Cheers. It's Bugs and Lola. Oh, they're in this cute little buggy. I love it.